GLP-1 receptor agonists, or GLP-1 RAs, are injectable drugs approved for treating type 2 diabetes and obesity. Their efficacy as a weight loss drug has catapulted their popularity, but can researchers unlock their potential in other therapeutic areas? Our experts weigh in.
So GLP stands for glucagon-like peptide, a hormone that is made naturally in the intestines during digestion. It helps regulate things like how full you feel, how quickly food passes through the digestive tract, and it signals the pancreas to produce insulin. What gets experts excited is the fact that the GLP-1 receptor can be found throughout the body on many kinds of cells. Therefore, it's reasonable to assume that these drugs could affect many different systems, including the central nervous system. In the brain, most of the major neural cell types have GLP-1 receptors. The brain is also sensitive to changes in insulin and glucose signaling, which can increase the risk for certain brain diseases. This makes the GLP-1 receptors potential targets for interventions to slow or stop the progression of neurodegenerative diseases. In one 26-week study in Denmark, 38 Alzheimer's patients were randomized to receive either a GLP-1 receptor agonist or a placebo. The treated patients demonstrated a lower than expected rate of decline of cerebral metabolic rate of glucose, which is known to correlate with cognitive decline. GLP-1 receptor agonists have also been investigated in Parkinson's disease animal models, such as in a 2015 study where the treatment prevented motor impairment and displayed neuroprotective effects in the mice. In a 2024 study that enrolled 156 Parkinson patients, GLP-1 receptor agonist treatment delayed motor impairment compared with the placebo group. The outcomes of GLP-1 receptor agonist treatments have, however, not been consistent throughout Parkinson's disease clinical trials, with results pointing out the need for a better understanding of their biological effect in neurodegeneration. A surprising and promising area of interest is the use of GLP-1 receptor agonists to help with addiction. So far, research has mainly focused on alcohol abuse, but the potential to expand to other substances is possible. The drug may work by affecting the reward pathways in the brain, breaking the cycle of chemical reward from substances of abuse. Clinical trials are underway, and the benefit for patients could be momentous.
So many common health issues, from arthritis to cardiovascular diseases, can be traced to inflammation. GLP-1 receptor agonists may offer not only indirect relief from inflammation due to weight loss, but also direct action on immune cells themselves. So, for example, studies have shown that GLP-1 receptor agonists can suppress some inflammatory cytokines and actually increase anti-inflammatory cytokines. So the drugs seem to work on several different pathways, and they potentially offer a broad spectrum anti-inflammatory effect. So looking ahead, I think that really there's a whole range of different diseases that could be treated with GLP-1 receptor agonists. And these include things like NASH or MASH, atherosclerosis and cardiovascular disease, and really autoimmune diseases, a whole range there, including IBD and rheumatoid arthritis. And then moving into things like chronic kidney disease and diabetic nephropathy. So there's a whole range of different diseases and patient groups that could really benefit from these drugs.